Boom shakalaka, if you're looking for a sign, this, and this are it, and why ETH is likely to take off and altcoins to follow. Stay tuned. What's up everyone, Randall here from Crypto Love. Today's video, we have a lot of very interesting charts for Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, including 3 signs for everyone who's been sitting on the sideline and why ETH will likely take off in the near future. Before we get into it, guys, make sure to like, subscribe, click the notification bell, come join us on Twitter at the Crypto Love. Push that like button. Now today, fear and greed down from yesterday, 61 to 63. The overall market though up 1.5%. Bitcoin at 28,410, Ethereum at 1822, BNB at 314, XRP 50 cents, Cardano 39 cents, Dogecoin 7 cents, Polygon $1.11, and Solana an even $21. Bitcoin right now, again, just sitting on the upper bound of this ascending trend we have been in since this dotted line, and we talked about a reversal trend all the way back in the middle of January. But the most expected recession ever is even more expected with this chart right here. This is banks are rapidly tightening their lending standards, making credit tougher to access for businesses. Every time banks tighten this fast, the economy heads for a recession. This was seen in 1990, in 2001, in 2008, also in 2020, and we are seeing it once again right now as banks continue tightening. Could this recession, when is it just going to start? I mean, that's my question. But we do have good news for Bitcoin. There are 2 types of triangles in Bitcoin: contracting or greater than signs, and expanding or broadening or less than signs. It turns out that the greater than signs of the contracting triangles are around bear markets. The less than signs, or the expanding, broadening, are actually signs of bull markets. So good news is it appears like Bitcoin has reversed and we are headed into bull territory. We have an expanding triangle right now, very similar to what we saw in 2019, where there was huge upward momentum, expanding triangle, and then breakout from there brought Bitcoin price from around $5,000 to $15,000. Art of symmetry. Bitcoin seldom forms a perfect expanding triangle, but when it happens, this could potentially put Bitcoin from 27 all the way up to previous all-time highs, right around $70,000. We also have taken a look at the volume profile. Once Bitcoin gets back above the POC level, which is this line right here, it reaches the VAH level. As we can see here, happened in 2016, happened here in 2019, and we have broken back above the POC level, right now headed for the VAH level, which is right now at $43,400. But if you've been sitting on the sideline and waiting, maybe price is going to come back down, maybe it'll come back down to $13,000, maybe this, well, maybe it might, but there's a good chance that it won't. We had a bullish cross confirmed on the short-term holder cost basis over long-term holder cost basis. Historically, if we take a look back at 2015, 2018, 2019, the low, the cycle low, is already in. It happens during the period when we have this cross. So historically, the bottom would already be in. As a matter of fact, after months of waiting, we have finally gotten a bullish crossover of short-term holder cost basis above a long-term holder cost basis, which you can see right here. Now, historically, as we can see, this has been the start of multi-year Bitcoin bull run. So if you're waiting for the price to come back down, you may not have that opportunity. Clearly, anything can happen with the most anticipated recession in history, with whatever the Fed is doing with money. Yes, it could come back down, but if history is anything for Bitcoin, it looks like we're about to begin a massive bull rocket. Bitcoin gave you plenty of time in the best value zone of the monthly RSI, which we can see down here where it's oversold. A long period of time Bitcoin was in there. Did you squander it waiting for 10K? Maybe, but the midline cross is occurring now. You can see right here crossing this RSI midline. This demolishes the last bearish defense. As we can see historically, Bitcoin doesn't likely come back down there. Bitcoin must now return to the overbought zone. Higher prices coming. We're going back into oversold, likely going to another top as opposed to another bottom. Where could we stop first? Well, how about this? If we take a look at the 1-year MA times 2 line, became interesting for Bitcoin target on the beginning of bull runs. We can see this line here, 1 year MA times 2. very close here in 2016. And again, here in 2016, the line was hit. And then very close here in 2019, it hit the line. Well, that line right now around $45,000, similar to what we were talking earlier, $40-some thousand. So that could be the first area where Bitcoin is heading. And I got to tell you, buying at 27, selling at 45, that's not a bad deal. That's pretty good. Now, not only Bitcoin, for all of you altcoin holders out there who might have held onto your bags the whole entire time, there is some good news. This is an ETH chart. You never disregard a breakout from a downtrend that has lasted longer than 1.5 years. This is exactly what happened in 2019, right here, downtrend for 1.5 years, and then price breakout, and it wasn't long before Ethereum took off. Well, as we see right now, we have a multi-year downtrend breaking out from there. This could turn out very, very well for Ethereum and consequently for altcoins. So that's all for today's episode. If you did enjoy it, push that like button. I'll catch you guys later. Have a good one. Love you. Peace.
If you don't think Bitcoin's going to $1 million a coin and then $10 million a coin, you're already a loser.
From now on, if you don't own Bitcoin, you're a moron.